Hey, good evening, everyone. Hey, we do this annually. We have a presentation, really a recognition of our staff around the various advancement offices. And it's time this year to present the 2018 McCord Awards. So the McCord Endowed Fund for Excellence in Fundraising is named in honor of Charlie McCord. He was the second president of the CU Foundation. And this fund was established by former advancement employees, actually. It's an endowment, and it makes distributions just like all of our other endowments do. And from the distribution account, we make awards every year to foundation and advancement staff, employees who exemplify the characteristics that Charlie McCord personified during his career at the foundation. So the characteristics of employees who are receiving the award are people who nurture entrepreneurship, inspire excellence, promote loyalty, foster integrity and trust, cherish collegiality, and recognize creativity and vision. And I know as I look around the room, I see some former Charlie McCord Award winners with us tonight. I'm not going to name them all, but you know who you are. And we thank you for being here. There's Maria, and I saw several members, former winners. I saw Katie Kay is here, and anyway, so what we do is we actually have your colleagues nominate you. And so we have every year a wonderful, wonderful supply of nominees. And so it's always very, very difficult to make the decisions because we have so many good staff people. But tonight, before we actually present the McCord Award, one of the things about the McCord Award is it can't be presented to senior management team members, because someone who's here tonight who really does exemplify all of those characteristics of Charlie McCord is one of our most senior advancement leaders. Matter of fact, it's someone so senior he just retired. And I want to ask Johnny Ray to come forward, along with my Vice Chancellor colleagues and Annie. Johnny, we can't give you a McCord Award because you're too senior. You're too experienced. You're too strong a leader. This award is for staff members. But what we all want to say, Bruce has already honored you tonight, and he spoke some really beautiful words about your leadership and your impact on CU. But Annie and Martin and Melissa and Scott and Deb and I have had the great privilege of working with you every day. And so we just want to acknowledge you and say, cheers to you. Thank you for your wise and very effective leadership as the Vice President for Advancement of CU for the last 5 years. And we want to wish you well on your journey to Texas.
Thank you,
so thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Okay, now on to the awards. So just a reminder, the McCord Award honors and recognizes employees of either the CU Foundation or CU Advancement whose efforts for the benefit of the University of Colorado best exemplify the characteristics of entrepreneurship, excellence, loyalty, integrity, trust, collegiality, creativity, and vision. So this year we have 7 people who are receiving the award. I'm going to make the first presentation. I'm actually making the presentation to 2 employees of the CU Foundation. These are 2 employees who really have worked to create, out of whole cloth, a brand new program for us, our Donor Compliance Department. They are 2 young women who have really explored uncharted territory. They've worked collaboratively and tirelessly with the highest attention to detail and with really great ethical decision making. They really have enabled us to provide donor stewardship in a way that we have not in the past. So I am very happy to present McCord Awards to both Shannon McBratney and Liz Adler. Come on up and receive your certificate and your checks. Liz, there you go. Congratulations. There's your award. We're going to get a photo. And Shannon. Congratulations. Thank you for all you do for the foundation. There you go. And then you're going to get a picture. Thanks. Thank you. And now for the next award, I'm going to introduce my dear friend and colleague, Deb Coffin.
Well, when you work with an incredible group of people, which I have the blessing to do, it is really a challenge to pick a McCord Award winner every year. But this year, the nominations were overwhelmingly supportive of the person we're going to recognize. I think of this individual as someone who is inspiring, who believes deeply and passionately in the talent of our staff, in the potential of every one of our team members, that when there's a challenge in front of us, there's a way over it, under it, around it. She's encouraging, inspiring, and we are really fortunate to have her as a leader on our team. And without her leadership, the Leads Plus Engineering expansion would not be realized as we're very confident it will be. So it's my honor and privilege to work with, but most importantly to recognize Tricia McKean.
All right, next up is Vice Chancellor for Advancement, Scott Arthur.
Thank you. Our award, when I first started at CU Anschutz, there's one adage that we talked about is we've always got to earn the right to have additional gift conversations. And we wanted to really build a program that was really out of nothing. It was really an idea. And this person really took that idea and took it to a whole new level of creating a new system on how we thank our donors, a new core stewardship program for all of our donors, a customized plan for our benefactors at the highest level. But two is this person also helped with our gift agreements. And I think you know, with development officers in the room, when you're at that last mile, where you're close to getting a gift agreement signed, there could be a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. And this person does not show that at all. So it's with great excitement that I recognize Nicole Rodriguez for all of her work.
All right, next up is the newest member of our senior advancement team, the Vice Chancellor for Advancement from CU Denver, Melissa Baldwin.
Good evening. Thank you, Jack. And it's such a privilege to be here tonight and to celebrate this individual on my team. This person became my partner before I even started at CU Denver, and they truly exemplify integrity, ethics, teamwork, collaboration, work ethic, discipline, all the things that's valued on a successful advancement team. It is with great privilege and honor tonight that I have the opportunity to recognize Nicholas Chabot Olson.
Your certificate and your check, and give that to him, Melissa.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, next up, even more senior than Johnny Ray as our next Vice Chancellor for Advancement, someone who's been with CU for a long time and has been successful over several decades, my colleague Martin Wood, the Vice Chancellor for Advancement from UCCS.
Well, I was very fortunate to get the honor of working for Charlie McCord for 5 years when I came here. So I know the individual I'm going to talk about represents what Charlie was all about. High energy, team player, passion. And this person has something that maybe Charlie didn't, and that's curiosity. So this individual was working at an organization. He invited me to come have coffee with him. We talked about the fundraising profession, and here we are. And this individual has a big, long future career in this field and will do very well. It's my honor to give our award to Bo Kelly.
So there you go. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Okay, our final speaker tonight is someone we've known for a long time as Annie Koneski, who is now named Annie Backery. So Annie, come on up here and to make the final McCord Award presentation.
Thank you, Jack. Today at the Vice Chancellor meeting, Scott said that we needed two things to be successful: a good reputation and a strong database. And the work that the people do on the database is not usually seen, but it's always behind the work that we do. And the person that we're honoring tonight is behind so many large projects that we execute every single day, and we don't see him. His nominee said, "His leadership is distinctly unique as he epitomizes the cardinal virtues of servant leadership, demonstrating humility, generosity, and prudence in all he does." So it's my pleasure to congratulate Mike Provine, who is much cuter, who couldn't be here tonight, but Abby is his boss and nominated him, and she's accepting the award on his behalf.
And really quick, I just want to add for Mike, he wanted to make sure that the team knew that it's a team effort. Mike, in his humble way, wanted to make sure that I was able to share that with the team. So, and he's ecstatic to receive the award. So,
Well, there you have it, the 2018 McCord Award winners. Enjoy the rest of your night.